I just got back from an epic road trip from Missouri all the way out to Southern California, and while we were driving through out there, I really couldn't pass up on the opportunity to visit some of the filming locations from my all-time favorite movie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I love that story.
So here we are in front of Pee-wee's iconic home in South Pasadena. Unfortunately, the audio from this portion didn't record very well, so we'll just do a little narration here before we move on to the Cabazon dinosaurs. I picked up these nostalgic bumper stickers from the Pee-wee website a couple of years ago. It's a set of 10, but I brought a couple along with me for photo ops, because...
You're a nerd! I know you are, but what am I?
But seriously, just look at this place. Not counting the color of the house and all the fun stuff in the lawn, it just looks like it did in the movie. The garage in the back even looks the same. It was truly special standing there at the site of where a few of the best movie quotes of all time were said. I couldn't help goofing around here with some of the lines. I should have planned out a skit or something, but we didn't have a lot of time, so we just paid our respects to Paul Reubens and moved on. I love this little memento that was hidden in the corner of the fence too. And then about a week later, on our way back home, we stopped at the Cabazon dinosaurs. The audio here was a little bit more usable. Hey everybody, we're here at Cabazon, California. We're at the site of the Wheel Inn and the Cabazon dinosaurs. This is just a little bit east of LA on the way to Palm Springs, and we've been doing a little bit of a road trip, so of course we had to stop. It's just right off of Highway 10, a real easy stop. But yeah, it's so cool to see that they've got Mr. Rex here dressed up like Pee-wee in Pee-wee's suit, and it's kind of a tribute to him and Paul Reubens passing about 7 weeks ago. And they said they're gonna have him decorated till around October or so. But yeah, I couldn't be more excited to be here and visit kind of another one of my favorite movies, an iconic spot here. And yeah, let's check this place out. And then over here on this side, we've got Diney the dinosaur, another iconic spot. Pee-wee's on his, road. He gets dropped off by Large Marge to eat dinner, and he realizes he had lost his wallet or had it stolen, and he's working off his tuna salad sandwich with Simone, and he's like, I gotta get back on the road's a calling. And she's like, hey, could you just watch the sunrise with me? So they watch up in Mr. Rex, and then in the morning, Andy, her boyfriend, comes out and goes bonkers. Anyway, he grabs a bone and chases Pee-wee all around the legs here of this brontosaurus, and then Pee-wee heads off and gets on a freight train and escapes. But very cool stuff here. It's so awesome. They've got a museum inside. We're gonna go up in there and check it out and see what they've got. You can go up through the tail. So yeah, coming up into the dinosaur, it turned out that this is the gift shop and not a museum. The museum is out back. They had a lot of cool souvenirs, and I ended up getting one of these E.T. spoof posters. And then it was about $10 or $15 to enter the museum, which also gave you admission to go up inside Mr. Rex here. Totally worth it. Everyone I know has got a big butt. Let's talk about your big butt.
Andy! Andy!
Andy! Back to the narration here because the microphone picked up way too much wind. I'm standing here at the site of the Wheel Inn Diner where Large Marge dropped Pee-wee off and where he met Simone. I really wonder how many people walked in the front door and said, Large Marge sent me. Unfortunately, the building was demolished about 10 years ago, so I'll never get that chance myself. But the large sign is still here, which is really cool. I hope they don't tear it down too. So yeah, I've been a big Pee-wee fan since I was a kid, and even though it's been a couple of months since his passing, I'm still bummed out about the loss of Paul Reubens. Pee-wee really taught us to look at life with a childlike wonder and embrace our silly sides with joy and playfulness, and that's something that's stuck with me through the years that I've appreciated even more and more as I've grown older. If you ever have the chance to visit these sites, it's worth it. And with that, it's time for us to head back to Missouri. I gotta move on. Au revoir, Pee-wee.